Hi crafty friends, Kathy here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good week. So what I'm going to do today is make a birthday card from my mother-in-law. And she is all about teals, so we're going to use the teal colors today. What I'm going to use is this Spellbinders Infinity Punch Pierce Plate. I'm going to use Yana's Daisy dies. I don't know why I don't use this more. It is so beautiful. So my 2026 resolution, or at least one of them, is to start using products from my stash a little bit more. So bringing that out today. And then this Cheers to You. I have some sentiments pre-cut out already, and I hot foiled them in gold. Probably didn't mention, but I think this is on clearance right now. This Cheers to You. But here's what it is. It's an all-in-one. So it cuts out, you can either better press or hot foil with it, and then you can cut them all out. And for my cardstock, I'm going to use Seaside and the Teal Topaz. And those are both from Spellbinders. I'm using some gold and then some white. And I have another gold panel. If you're curious about how I store my paper, I do have a video on this in my playlist. It's under Craft Room Organization. Some of the links in my video are actually affiliate links, which are new for me. I never had them before. And that just basically means if you shop through my link, I get a little kickback from that, and that's no extra cost to you. So I think we'll start with, I just have my normal white card base. I've got the gold panel already cut out, and this is just a standard, it's just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 that I'm gonna mount on here. This, I'm going to cut this out 3 times. I'm gonna cut it once, because it'll cut all these out at the same time. I'm gonna cut one out of this color, one with Teal Topaz, and one with white. I wanna do a little bit of shading, so I think I'm going to use this and cut this out twice. And then I'll shade a little bit of the aquamarine here. And then for the outside layer, I'm gonna cut that out of gold. So let me get all this cut and I will come back to you. I just gotta get these little bits out. And to do that, I don't have one of those mats that people run their little tool from, but I do have one of these. It's just styrofoam. And I'm just gonna run this over. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mat this on my, I don't know if I said that already, but this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 that's just gonna be mounted right on the top of my card base. And then I'm gonna put this panel down. See how the gold shines through it? I think that's so pretty. And then I'm probably gonna put this white here, and then we're gonna layer this here. And then I'm going to position these so I have like maybe one flower up here and cut some of it off, and maybe one down here, and then I'm gonna try to put the sentiment right in the middle. So that's the plan. We'll see if that works. So here are my white pieces. I'm just gonna start out in the middle, but kind of try to come out. I just want the centers are going to be white, but I want to see a little bit of that color, not all the way to the edge. I want the tips to be white. So I just have to slow it down, I think, and be more careful. I'm not the best with this kind of stuff. Get my glue. Glue this down. And I just try to get a little bit on the tips. Let's go on to this one. Now we'll glue this one down. Let me get my dauber. So I just have a cutting mat that I got from the dollar store to apply this. Okay, so we have that one. Got my 2 flowers here. And let's put some glue in here so we can glue in the centers. I think this one goes here. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So that one goes there. Is this one. This one goes here. It has a little, you can tell because it's got a little ridge, and then so you just have to figure out, and then it has some little points. So if you kind of look at it closely, you can see where it's supposed to go. I need a little more glue. I don't know if that one goes there. No, it does. Okay. And one last one, and then we will start putting the card base together. Okay, so there's my flowers. One of them's a little darker than the other, but you know what? I don't really care. It doesn't bother me because I have 2 different shades of this teal in my cardstock anyways. So let me clean this up. I've got a little bit of a mess here. Let's start with this. And I think I decided I'm going to do this color first. Let me get this glued down and I'll be back. Hold that down for a bit so it sticks. It's a little hard to get it to stick on that shiny cardstock. Okay, then we're going to come in with the next one, which I believe I was going to do white. All right, so before I glue this down, I'm going to make sure I inspect it. Yeah, I'm missing one here. Let me get that out. Because it's harder to get them out once it's glued down. Okay, I think I got them all. So we'll glue this one down. Goes right on the inside. Okay. We are just about done with this card. Thanks for sticking with me. With my, oh, it's still not down. Hold it with my hands. You know, I could just leave this gold in here. And put my sentiment in. Let's see, I think we're going to do it this way. So I could do it like this, and we'll cut off the extra, and I can just put my sentiment in here. But I think I do like... Trying to decide what I want to do here. Make a wish. Let's see. I'm gonna put the make a wish right there. And I had to put a lot of glue down because it just wasn't sticking to this gold. Okay guys, so there's that. I'm gonna put my sentiment down first so I know where to position my flowers. I think we'll do it like that. Have a little bit of the, do like some of these gold leaves showing though. I'm overthinking, but ooh, I kind of like that. See how it's got, yeah, let's position it like that. It's got these showing here. Position it just so I have some of those showing there. Do you see that? I kind of like how that lines up. And we'll do the same on this one. How many do I got there? Let's see. Something's not right here. Maybe I need to do it this way. I don't know why it was so hard for me to do it the other way, so once I turned it, it was super easy for me to figure out where to put it. Because sometimes you just gotta move the card if you're not sure. Let's get it on my card base. Probably should have done that before I put the flowers on, but it'll work out. Not too worried about it. So I don't know what I got on the back. I don't have any black ink out here. How does that happen? This is the life of Kathy. It might just be glue. Easy fix. Let's start here first. And I really like how it turned out. I think I'm pleased with how the colors turned out. And so to decorate the inside, we can take some that we cut off. See if any of these will work. Teeny bit, so I'm just going to take that and cut that with my guillotine because I think it's a little too thick to put through my other paper trimmer. Let me clean my hands. This is just little glue flecks I can get off. All right, everyone, here's the finished card. I hope you like it. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I love the colors, and I think she's gonna love it as well. It's, you know, not 100% lined up, but I think it may not be even noticeable. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you have a great night. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. It helps my channel. Appreciate you. Bye.